Welcome to KocoSports. I am the huge one, aka Dave Coco from KocoSports.com or KocoSports.net. It's where the world comes to kick ass, your home for combat sports, and above all, where it's okay to be a passionate fan. I'm reading this straight off KocoSports.net. Thank you, David Cooey, for posting it. Former TNA president Billy Corgan agrees in principle to purchase the National Wrestling Alliance, the NWA. I think this is great news. He's going to get the title. He's going to hopefully get the video library. And for older fans such as myself, Wrestling Ranted, and Boom Boom, Jerry ONeill from KocoSports, the NWA was so huge. The NWA was such a big thing back in our childhood. It's basically just a territory program where everyone can be different NWAs. But then after NWA, WCW just became WCW and EC. It became like a very important brand. It was like NWA, the territories. It was completely awesome back in the day. And then it became a whore to jumpstart your real promotion. WCW, ECW, TNA. They're like, oh yeah, we're an NWA. And then bam, we started our own company. So hopefully, Billy Corgan, he could turn stuff around for the NWA. Matter of fact, I remember I did a video on NWA, and it made me kind of sad at the reaction. And I just basically threw NWA under the bus, and it's not what it used to be. And a bunch of NWA promoters pulled me aside and were like, why are you bullying us? And then we had like this conversation and like attacking NWA. And I'm like, well, that's how far the NWA has fallen. We had promoters saying, why are you bullying the NWA? And I just thought the NWA should do more for the promoters, and the promoters should do more for the NWA. It should mean something. In Japan, it still means something. Bruce Tharpe, when he was running it, brought, I don't know if he's still going to run it, but he brought a lot of talent to New Japan. He was part of Wrestle Kingdom before. And here, the NWA is still a big deal. People talk about it in high regards. So I'm hoping that Billy Corgan just turns this around. I mean, he's been trying to do it. He tried to buy ECW in the late 90s, worked with Chicago's Revolutionary Pro. It did a reality TV show at Pro Wrestling with AMC. So I have no idea. Right now, David Cooey wrote, no one knows what Corgan's ownership means for the current NWA member promotions and what it means for NWA on-demand video service. Well, you definitely have to keep the on-demand video service. Canceling that would be stupid. But yeah, so we agreed in principle. Hopefully it goes down. Hopefully this turns the NWA around. Because right now, outside of Japan, thinking it's important, you got nothing, man. You got nothing and all that. But I think what I hope happens is that the NWA name means something. I hope that he gets a national video. Just easy to follow. Just a national show, easy to follow. Bring back the territories. And have double standards. Not double standards like in a bad way, but you have standards for the promotions getting into NWA. There has to be a look and a feel that they can reach. You can't just watch NWA and it's be in a parking lot with 10 fans. That's fucking crazy. Ric Flair was once the NWA champ. Dusty Rhodes, you can go on and on and on about how many great NWA champions they were. So you can't have a promotion that runs and I'm not saying you have huge crowds. It just has to look good for online television. If you get a small enough building, 100, 200 people, looks pretty decent. You know what I mean? But if you have 12 people in a parking lot, it looks horrible. So just have a standard of getting into the NWA. And then on the other side, the NWA, you have to actually do stuff for the promotions. I remember Florida Underground Wrestling. I think Dante is his name. Don't quote me on that. But he joined the NWA, and I was like, oh, man, I'm sorry. Like, that was my reaction. Like, what a waste of fucking money. And I loved the NWA as a kid. But when you hear one of your promotions, one of your local promotions, or one of your favorite promotions, or a promoter go into the NWA, and you're just like, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That shouldn't be the thing. The promotion should have a standard. The NWA Florida, NWA New Jersey, NWA Hawaii. There should be a standard, a minimal standard of production of what it looks like. Because then that all should be on your network. you should have a network. You should be an online promotion, and it should matter. Your champion should matter. You should just go around touring. And the thing is, you can get a Japanese promotion pretty easy, or just work with New Japan, continue working with New Japan, and it just, the NWA could be so awesome again. And maybe this is just a little boy dreaming. Maybe it's a little boy dreaming, but you have to have it easy access to the network. You do, even if the network is completely free. Let's be completely honest. There's a lot of networks, and the $9.99 start adding up. So you have to be able to watch a national, even if it's a national show that's free, and then the individual shows you got to pay for. I don't know, but you have to have it where it's easy to watch, especially in the internet age. You have to have it where all the promotions are up to a certain standard. The NWA, Corgan, you have to actually promote. Like, you can't just pay into the NWA and that's it, and just fucking go away. And because that's how you get just random fucking people wrestling in shit shows. So I think you have to have a higher standard of letting people in, but you also have to start doing more for them. Maybe get a national TV deal. Maybe, perfect online marketing. You have to do something, and it has to be both ways, because I honestly, when I hear NWA, I just sigh. Ah, man, it could have been something amazing, and I don't want that. I want, like, right now, it's crazy. I've been an NWA fan for like 900 years. I don't know, my whole life. Just the NWA has meant something special to me. I have no idea who the NWA champion is right now. I'm actually Googling it. And that is the saddest fucking moment of my life, because I used to be a huge NWA champion. Huge NWA fan. And yeah, the championship belt, it's absolutely awesome. Let's see who it is, folks. Wikipedia, I'm going to punch you right in the face. All right, who's the champ? Current champions, Tim Storm. All right, well, congratulations, Tim Storm. He's an American professional wrestler. He currently wrestles on the independent circuit, and he's the current NWA World Heavyweight Champion. And who knows, hopefully Wikipedia is right. While competing in NWO Texamo Wrestling? Texamo? I don't know. So yeah, there you go. And I don't think this is accurate. He's 52. Damn. Jesus fucking Christ. Let's go to NWA's website. NWA Wrestling. Bam. So there you go. Yeah, but I know this wasn't part of the show, but I just want the NWA to be special. Your fucking website looks pretty badass. There you go. Oh, you got Cahagas still there. I love Cahagas. All right, let's see. Champions. Here we go. Maybe Wikipedia is wrong. Champions. No, Tim Storm's still the champ. Way to go, Tim Storm. So, you got Jazz as the women's champ. All right, and Cahagas is the NWA National Heavyweight Champion. So there you go. And yeah, and let's see, Hall of Fame promotions. How many promotions do you have? Holy shit, there's 3 in tech. You got a lot of fucking promotions. NWA Florida Wrestling Alliance in Tampa? I used to run in Tampa. I wonder who's running that. Let's click on it. Welcome to the end. All right, well, you definitely have to have a standard for websites. All right, I used to run in Tampa all the time. Let's see what we got. Tim Storm, Jazz, Florida champ, Mason Price, and the Punkadelics. All right, I know who the Punkadelics are. Scoot Andrews. All right, Scoot Andrews is the greatest person in the world, so you got a plus there. But anyway, the moral of the story is, I'm a huge NWA fan. I shouldn't be fucking Googling who the fuck half these people are. And I shouldn't be like, oh, there's an NWA in my home city that I had no fucking idea about? Yeah, problem. And you got to go international. Let's see, is there an NWA in Japan? Maybe I'll fucking go to a Japan show. No, there's not. They're all there. So I guess you just have to work with New Japan. But yeah, way to go, Florida. Woo! Anyway, yeah, so Billy Corgan, save us. Save the NWA. I know you tried to save TNA and that didn't work out and you're suing each other for the rest of your lives, but save the NWA. And hopefully we can. All right, like, comment, subscribe, and with that, I am over.